Thinkers, what's going on? It's me, Quizmaster Jack. I'm here on Thinking Game Trivia, playing through Buzzword in 2026. Just finished watching the Oscars for this year. Could barely hear Conan O'Brien the whole time, but awards got handed out. I thought it was pretty cool that Michael B. Jordan won. Everything else seemed a little boring. Villains winning supporting acting awards. That seems to be the way of the day. Maybe they'll ask about some of the movies in this pop culture and then sports. They probably won't ask about the movies and sports. I'm going to put that out there. But I would expect some movies in pop culture.
In the 1980s, this superhero stopped wearing his mask and moved to Seattle from Star City. While partnering with Hal Jordan, this man discovered that his ward, Speedy, was addicted to heroin.
It's the Green Arrow. Oh yeah, Star City is the Green Arrow. Like in Arrow?
This man played Commander John Adams, who fights a monster from the id in the sci-fi film Forbidden Planet. In another film, he played a character who poses as an umpire and stops Reggie Jackson from...
It's Leslie Nielsen. That last one was Naked Gun, but yeah, Forbidden Planet, was it? Had Leslie Nielsen in it. He was also the captain of the ship on the Poseidon Adventure. He was a dramatic actor before he was on Airplane. It's weird.
This phenomenon partly titles one song that describes 5-year plans and new deals wrapped in golden chains, and another that opens "Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm." For 10 points, those Creedence Clearwater Revival songs ask, "Who will stop?"
No, that's just The Rain, yeah. It was the opening lyric of "Have you ever seen the rain?" And it was like, "Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm." And then I just tried to go through all the lyrics, but before I could get to the chorus, they had already made the connection to Creedence Clearwater songs about rain.
On this show, a city sewer is clogged with man wipes made by softies. Ned Sampson's efforts to reform the Toledo Truth Teller are supported by the...
No, that's just the paper. The Toledo Truth Teller is the name of the paper in the paper. You know, from the paper, Oscar Nunez in that. The only returning character from The Office that they put in the trailer. I actually haven't watched the paper.
After this musical's song, Me and My Baby, a man tries to get Billy's attention but realizes you can look right through me and never...
That's Mr. Cellophane. By... Oh, what's the name of Roxy Hart's husband? Amos. You can look right through me, walk right by me, and never know I'm there. I'm telling you, a cellophane, Mr. Cellophane, ought to be my name.
A character in this film is buried by a cave-in after a hungry rat triggers a tripwire bomb. In this film, Lance Corporals Blake and Schofield hastily deliver a message to stop a British human wave attack. Two continuous shots.
It's 1917 is the name of the movie. Yeah, the World War I supposedly wonder-shot movie. Was Sam Mendes, I think. A lot of Oscar buzz around that a couple of years ago.
A member of this group raps, "You cried in front of me, you died in front of me," in a verse aimed at Travis Scott on the song So Be It. Ace Trumpets is the lead single from this group's 2025 album, Let God Sort 'Em Out. For 10 points, what recently reunited rap duo comprises brothers Malice and Pusha T?
I don't know what group Pusha T is, and honestly, I don't have a good guess. Yeah, I just have full on nothing. Clips? Nope. I've heard of Pusha T. I did not know he was in a duo, and I certainly haven't heard of Clips. All right, well, we were going pretty good there. 90 points off of 6 questions. All right, this feels like it's going to be the video game one.
This enemy can be respawned by placing 4 crystals by a fountain. This
Crystals by
enemy's
a
head
fountain.
appears on the bow of purple ships that contain elytra. Giant obsidian pillars fill this enemy's domain, which is accessed through a stronghold portal.
What
For
are
10
you
points,
talking about?
name this winged final boss of Minecraft.
It's the End Dragon? It's just the End Dragon, right? Is it the Ender Dragon? Oh, is it the Ender Dragon or the End Dragon? I'm gonna say Ender Dragon. Ooh. Minecraft, not my game, but I survived the Minecraft question for the season. Hopefully just one. Yeah, I should have figured it was I thought it might have been like some Fortnite stuff, but they don't really have end bosses in Fortnite. Ooh, that was a trap. That one was a trap for old Jack.
In a 1990 miniseries with this title, a character played by Tim Curry intercepts a paper boat called the SS Georgie.
That's just it. It's just it. They didn't do the capitalization right either. I think it's double caps on that one. But yeah, Tim Curry was the original Pennywise, the dancing clown. Georgie, they all float down there. What are we missing? Maybe another TV question?
Seasoned players of this game may use its Salvo rule set.
Salvo.
Aliens called Regents arrive in a 2012 film featuring Liam Neeson and Rihanna that was inspired.
No. It's Battleship. That was actually a movie question. All right. 135 is pretty good. I like a 135. And then they ask about a music thing that I had no idea. But I did pretty good on everything else, except for Ender Dragon, which I salvaged. A fine 135. I will take that any day of the week, any week of the year. Like I said, I'm playing this after the Oscars, so it's Sunday. I'm in 9th place currently, which is pretty good score for pop culture. Even if I knew what Clips was, that wouldn't have been improved my position that much. But now we're doing some sports questions.
This man was the first to earn an NCAA basketball tournament #1 seed as both a player and a head coach. This man was suspended for striking an opposing coach a year before he coached his son, Jet. Dusty May became coach of Michigan after the firing of, for 10 points, what former Fab Five member?
Michigan. I don't know. I don't know basketball enough to know who the Fab Five are. Okay, Juwan Howard. I've heard of Juwan Howard. Yeah, that was probably gettable, but I just don't know. I just don't know basketball players.
This quarterback was the starter for the first 7th seed to win an NFL playoff game.
First
In 2023,
seed.
this man became only the third different quarterback to start a season for his team over the prior 3 decades. For 10 points, what Utah State alum succeeded Aaron Rodgers?
I thought it might have been Jordan Love. Yeah, I think the first 7th seed won this year or this past season. So I thought it may have been Jordan Love, and I don't really pay too much attention to where NFL players went to college once they're in the NFL.
Ronald Reagan quoted this athlete by quipping, "Honey, I forgot to duck," after being shot by John Hinckley. This Manasseh Mauler fought Luis Angel Firpo at the Polo Grounds in a match painted by George Bellows.
Oh.
For 10 points, what U.S. boxer lost the long count fight in 1927 to Gene Tunney?
Yeah. Is it Kramer? Yeah, Jack Dempsey. Yeah, Jack Dempsey's such a better answer. I know that Bellows work. I can picture how people are composing it in my head, how it's composed in my head. I just didn't know the name. Couldn't come up with the name.
This city was the original planned host of the 1940 Winter Olympics. This city hosted the Winter Olympics directly between the Winter Games in Grenoble and Innsbruck. This city hosted the first Winter Olympics held in Asia. For 10 points, what city on Hokkaido hosted the 1972 Winter?
Sapporo was in 72. Okay. I was really just, do you have the timeline of the Winter Olympic game cities memorized. I do not.
This World Series, the only one won by Tyler Matzik, included the debut MLB start by Dylan Lee. In the offseason after this World Series, the winning team traded for Matt Olson to replace Freddie Freeman. Jorge Soler was MVP of, for 10 points, what World Series that the Astros lost to the Braves.
When did the Braves win? Was that 2022? The Braves won? So close.
A teacher from this country invented a sport in which two teams, each composed of 4 men and 4 women, try to put a ball through one basket. Korfball originated in this country.
I want to say that's Australia. Oh, the Netherlands. Yeah, Netherlands are also very good at netball. Oh, that's why they call it netball. Is that why they call it netball? That might be why they call it netball. Okay, well, we learned something today. Editor Jack will let me know if that's actually why it's called netball. I assumed because it was a net. There's a net in the hoop. But it's probably because it was invented in the Netherlands. We're learning.
A safety on this team, Mike Davis, had a key interception on the red right 88 play to beat the Browns in the playoffs. This team won a Super Bowl under the first Hispanic NFL coach, Tom Flores. For 10 points, what team won a Super Bowl 2 years?
It's just the Raiders, right? Yeah, Tom Flores coached the Raiders. I was just so hesitant there.
In 1998, this man got 2 more first-place votes then, but lost the NL Cy Young Award to Tom Glavine. This 2018 Hall of Fame inductee, who threw a Bugs Bunny changeup, had 0 career starts. Hell's Bells was the entrance music of, for 10 points.
Wait, no. No. It's the Padres closer. Oh, no. Oh, I forgot his name. Yeah, Trevor Hoffman. Oh. Whew. Trevor Hoffman was not that long ago. I was gonna go in with Eckersley, and then I realized who it was, but I don't think I was gonna. I'm not sure I was gonna pull Trevor Hoffman. Oh, too late to play sports for me.
This guard, who scored a record 38 points against Team USA at Tokyo 2021, is the only 17-year-old to play in an Olympic final. In 2009, this guard and Johnny Flynn were taken in the 2 draft slots immediately before Steph Curry. The Timberwolves drafted, for 10 points, what Spanish point guard?
Oh, is that Ricky Rubio? It is Ricky Rubio.
After this team missed a qualifying offer deadline, it demoted GM Dale Talon and promoted Scotty Bowman's son Stan. Brad Aldrich, this team's video coach, was accused of sexually assaulting a player. Joel Quenneville won 3 Stanley Cups coaching Patrick Kane on...
Okay, it was. And the less we say about them, the better. All right, that's it for... And the less we say about this week 4 of sports for me, the better. That's it for week 4 here on Thinking Game Trivia. Thanks for watching. If you want to play Buzzword yourself, you can go to naqt.com/buzzword, and you can help me out by liking this video, watching others on the channel, subscribing, and commenting. That's going to be it for me in this post-Oscars playthrough of Buzzword. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.